The story of John, beloved disciple.
Early life. John was the son of Zebedee, a Galilean fisherman, and Salome. He had a brother named James, and together they worked in their father's fishing business on the Sea of Galilee. Their family likely had some prosperity, as their business was sizable enough to employ others. Mark 1 verse 20. John's life changed forever when he met Jesus of Nazareth. Called by Jesus. John first encountered Jesus through the ministry of John the Baptist, whose teachings he followed. According to John 1 verses 35 to 39, he may have been one of the 2 disciples who left the Baptist to follow Jesus after hearing, "Behold, the Lamb of God." This suggests John was spiritually earnest even before becoming a full disciple. Later, while John was mending nets with his brother James, Jesus called both of them, saying, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." Matthew 4 verses 21 to 22. Without hesitation, they left everything behind and followed Jesus. A close relationship with Jesus. Among the 12 apostles, John held a unique and deeply intimate place in Jesus' life. Along with Peter and James, he formed the inner circle of disciples, witnessing moments others didn't. The raising of Jairus' daughter, Mark 5 verse 37. The Transfiguration, Mark 9 verses 2 to 8. Jesus' agony in Gethsemane, Mark 14 verse 33. But John had an even more personal bond. He is described as the disciple whom Jesus loved, John 13 verse 23, a title unique to the gospel he authored. At the Last Supper, John reclined next to Jesus, indicating intimacy and trust. It was John to whom Peter whispered to ask Jesus about the betrayer. At the cross, all the other male disciples fled when Jesus was arrested, but John stayed. At the crucifixion, Jesus, in his final moments, entrusted his mother Mary to John's care. "Woman, behold your son. Behold your mother." John 19 verses 26 to 27. This was not just a practical instruction, it was a symbol of deep love and trust. John took Mary into his home from that day onward. This act also emphasizes John's faithfulness, courage, and loyalty. After the resurrection, John was among the first to reach the empty tomb, John 20 verses 3 to 8. Though Peter entered first, it was John who arrived first and believed when he saw the grave clothes. John was also present at Jesus' post-resurrection appearances and was one of the 7 disciples at the Sea of Galilee, where Jesus prepared breakfast for them, John 21. During this encounter, Jesus hinted at John's special role and mysterious future. Life after Jesus' ascension. John became a pillar of the early church in Jerusalem, and later Ephesus in Asia Minor. He is traditionally attributed as the author of the Gospel of John. 3 epistles, 1, 2, and 3 John. The Book of Revelation. His writings emphasize love, truth, and the divine identity of Jesus. His Gospel, more theological than the synoptics, Matthew, Mark, Luke, opens with the majestic declaration, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." John 1 verse 1. John's message was clear: Jesus is the eternal Son of God, the light and life of the world. Exile and final years. Tradition holds that John was exiled to the island of Patmos during the Roman Emperor Domitian's reign. There, he received and wrote the Revelation, full of visions of divine judgment, spiritual warfare, and the ultimate victory of Christ. Unlike the other apostles who were martyred, John likely died a natural death, perhaps around 100 AD, making him the last living apostle. Key qualities of John. 1. Love. John's writings are filled with exhortations to love one another. His identity as the beloved disciple reflects how he both experienced and preached the love of Jesus. 2. Faithfulness. He remained with Jesus at the cross when others fled, a sign of profound courage and devotion. 3. Spiritual insight. John's Gospel focuses on the deeper meanings of Jesus' actions and identity, reflecting his contemplative nature. 4. Humility. Though deeply beloved, he never names himself in his Gospel, showing a desire to point to Christ rather than self. 5. Leadership. As an elder of the early church and author of key scriptures, John helped shape Christian theology and community.